It's scroll time! Hello, welcome to another Figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the Figma number 202. It's Amy from Gargantia on the Verdurous planet. I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, neither do I care. Don't know anything about the show or manga or whatnot. I bought this one because this is one of the most cutest Figmas I've ever seen. She does come with a kite and a squirrel, and that's about it. It's just like, look at this face, look at this face! Oh my god! And she's like, she has like pouting, and there's the kite. So yeah, looking forward to all the good stuff that's in this box. So let's have a look. Holy crap, she's cute. It's just like, it's just so bright, it's just so radiant, just so nice. She's also a little bit small, 12.5 inches tall, centimeters, 12.5 centimeters tall to the top of her head, which means she's a little shy of 5 inches. For the size comparisons, I got Jalter, Robot Spirits Eva01, NECA April O'Neil, and Darkside. But anyway, back to me gushing about how cute this figure is. Look at this smile! Oh my god, I love it! I did a little research, a little bit of background research on the character, and it fits. She's absolutely lovable, warm-hearted, kind, always smiling type of character, and it's just like, wow. The figure represents that really well. You have the rosy cheeks, some big round blue eyes, wonderful, and a big smile. Everything painted on very nicely. Then you got the hair. It is a bit flowy, the little braids. Well, not little braids, just the little tips that go down. And a little bit more of a, I don't know how I call this design. It looks a little bit more native. It's cute. She does have a pack in the hole, I guess, to keep this in place, which they don't really do that. That's weird, but okay. Weird, but welcome. Paint on here is nice. It is clean for the most part. You got some silver in the necklace over there, and you got some more brown and the light blue sticking out. Well, it's not really sticking out. I guess that's part of the skirt. It kind of looks like underwear or something that's sticking out. Also, since this is an old school Figma, you don't have ball hinges on the hands, which is just, that's the weirdest thing about the old Figmas, and that's how you identify an old Figma. If you just have them big hinges over here, it doesn't look great, and it usually doesn't always line up with it. Like over here, it stands a little bit too much to the inside, but that was one thing that old Figma struggled with. Then we have a butt mold and a little pouch on the side over here. The belt buckles are cleanly painted on there, and the tassels on the skirt is good for the most part. Goes over the line over there a little bit, but you know, it's not the cleanest, but I've seen much worse. It's pantsu time! Got a clean white pantsu and a nice butt mold. Actually, there's some detail in the front of the pantsu. It's a Figma top 10 pantsu. It's a different pantsu! Ah! She has some pretty big thighs. Or am I just imagining that? She's a bit thick. Nothing against that. Then you have some blue gems in her shoes, well, sandals, and which looks like a little leaf. The red over there at the toes, and actually a lot of bleeding. Oh boy, this is really where the paint job fails, just gives up, unfortunately. So the sandals do not look clean in the slightest, but the rest of the figure does for the most part, and it's just so cute. Oh my god. So for the articulation, they did some stuff very interestingly. The head is regular stuff, goes forward, goes to the back, does tilt side to side, and does go all the way around. You can't see the big ball hinge in there. For your shoulders, you have the ball into the ball hinge combination. As usual, that's standard stuff. But are you seeing all of this going on over here? So you have this to hold on to her somewhat poncho, or whatever you call that. And you notice that this is not connected at all, so it just moves around freely, but you can kind of just move this around and get it into position, and it does look natural, and I like that. So it does feel really great posing, and they made it so that this cape, poncho, whatever, does not block the articulation in the slightest. Also rotation in there, obviously. Then you have ball hinge in the elbow, a simple hinge in the fist, goes back, forward, and rotation in there. For your chest articulation, you have some pretty good motion, actually. It doesn't leave any gaps, and it's one of these things where you don't really see anything, but then you get just also good swivel, and it's overall pretty good. Also for the skirt, it is, I didn't even notice that, it's nicely cut up on both sides, So you can raise the leg up, no problemo. Goes out to the side. Again, there's a cut over there. It does get pushed back by it a little bit, goes to the back, has some rotation in there, and then the leg just pops off, but you can rotate it. And let me show you the other leg just, you know, to see that there's cut up also over there. Ball hinge in the knee, and the foot is on a big ball hinge, which pretty much is exposed, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do with the sandals? I like that they have like a more clear ball hinge in there. You know, it doesn't have the same tone as the skin. It definitely tries to line up with this over here, so kudos for that. Up and down, side to side a little bit, and also rotates you out on the ball, as you can tell. That's pretty much it. So yeah, it is basic articulation, but they did some cool stuff with the skirt. I mean, they cut it up in the right place, and I really gotta give them credit for what they did with the poncho. And for your main event, well, the figure is the main event for me, but this is a Figma, so you probably like accessories, and if you like accessories, boy oh boy, are you gonna have a lot of fun with this one. So for your hands, first and foremost, you got two kind of grabby hands that go out to the side, two straight grabby hands, two open hands, and two posing hands. For your figure, then you have a bag, which has a feather on it, nicely painted overall. It is a little bit rubbery up here, so no trouble getting it in on the figure actually. And this one is hard plastic, but overall, again, nice paint job, nice color. You got a squirrel. You got a tiny squirrel. Hello there, little guy. I am very happy to say it's a little squirrel come to visit you today. Okay, tripod, stop shaking, please. Yeah, but anyway, this is so small. The white lines on it are pretty horrible, but I can forgive it because it's tiny. It doesn't have... Oh, it does have articulation. The head moves around. I didn't even know that. Does the tail move around? Oh, there's some tail waggle. Oh my god, 10 out of 10. Best figure ever. The faces. Also, very, very important. You got kind of like a pouty face a little bit, and smile, big smile. Just love them, love both of them. These faces, they're amazing. And then we have this entire freaking mess of like a kite and the base. And while I'll show you the base, there's like the regular stuff on there, but there's more stuff on it because you have one peg over here that you can put into the kite, and the other peg over here, which you can still put in her back actually over there. This arm is not tight enough. Alright, so that doesn't work. It's supposed to go on there. You lied to me, accessories. No, it has right there. Well, the upper part. Oh, so for your perfect flying poses, you can put that together. I'm gonna try it. This is... I thought it was pretty loose, but it's alright. But yeah, there we go again. You put the kite while you have to put these together. And then you have this see-through piece, which you can clip on, which also was a pain to do. That's why I didn't do it in front of the camera, but I already put it on there. So, and then you put the two parts of the base. There's like this piece, you can take this off. It just clips on there. But here's the kite. It is pretty big. It's pretty nice. It's definitely a unique accessory. It's kind of rubbery over here. Well, not really rubbery, but kind of more soft. So again, helping you to get the figure in there and not break anything off. But I wouldn't play around too much with this stuff. Also, there's a Figma back, like in every Figma. Well, just to show you, here's the kite constellation, and it does actually hold up very nice. It does take up a lot of space, which is probably why I won't use it, unfortunately. But yeah, it does work. It does fit in very nicely, and it does fit in very nicely over there. And it is stable, so you can move it around. You can move obviously this around. So, you know, they thought of everything. I'm actually very impressed with this one. And it's gonna bring me to the final thoughts for this Figma Amy figure. Oh my god. This charm cannot be replicated. I fell in love with this figure because of the design. I looked at it and I was just like, oh my god, this is so cute. And I have not regretted it for one single second ever since I've taken it out of the box. I'm a huge fan of this design. I'm a huge fan of this character now, even though I've never seen the show or anything about her. I just like, yes. And the figure actually delivers. This is one of the Figmas that, you know, the paint's pretty good. They did some cool stuff with the articulation, and you got a ton of unique accessories. You got your little friend over here, and you got a kite So yeah, overall it's a very, very good package. So if you can find her pre-owned or otherwise at a reasonable price, obviously, I can definitely recommend this one. Totally worth it. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Amy wants. Absolutely nothing. It's just like, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's too much.